Well, David, it's the first time you've had a student at school on the farm.
Yeah.
She's been here now for what, nearly 5 months?
Almost, yeah.
Yep. So could you explain to anybody else, like the Growing Rural Talent Scheme, what it's meant for you having an extra pair of hands 1 day a week on the farm?
I think any help is a bonus on the farm, and someone like Maya who's keen, interested to learn, likes to be hands-on, is a benefit to us and my staff. Hopefully we can give her the information and skills, we can pass on that to her to help her progress would be good.
Is there any particular things that she's brought to the business that you maybe didn't think of before, just looking at it from an outside perspective?
I think just someone younger who might have different ideas. Some questions that she asks, you would think, yeah, possibly I've not thought of that before. And again, just her keenness, attention to detail sort of thing would help us out daily, just to notice things that other people might not notice.
When we laughed earlier that one of the biggest challenges she had was getting on a bus and getting here on time. She was always going to get here at the right time, but the bus part was a challenge. What other skills would you say she has learned by coming to work in a business rather than going to school?
I think that, with the bus, it was more a case of where to get off was the problem, so I found myself chasing the bus through different towns, but that was something that we laugh about now. And even that in itself is a learning journey of getting the confidence to get off the bus at the right place, that she wouldn't learn necessarily in a school where the bus takes her right to the school door, so that in itself is a sort of achievement. Other skills, I think she would learn obviously a lot of the poultry, the poultry knowledge, stockmanship, timekeeping, all that sort of thing, hygiene, biosecurity, health and safety, all those sort of things she would do daily and build on that information every time she comes, which would help us in turn.
So when she's been given tasks, working on the belts, sorting the eggs out, going around the hens and making sure they're all healthy, have you found that she's been interested in finding out the science behind what she's doing on a daily basis?
Yeah, Maya's always asking a lot of questions. She is very keen and interested. Any times that I would do, for example, salmonella testing or worm egg count sampling, vaccinations, she's been interested to help and just find out that information of why are we doing this, what does it achieve, and that sort of information she's keen to learn.
When you look at your experience over the last 5 months, if you were somebody else, knowing what you know today, is the scheme of getting somebody from school a day a week something you would recommend to somebody else?
I would highly recommend it. I think it's good for the business to be inclusive and to get involved in this sort of scheme. It's good for the wider business in terms of the industry, to get more younger people involved and into the business, whether it's eggs or other poultry sectors.
And just final sum up, for the young person that's watching this video, I know that you've come through starting and learned this industry by actually doing. What would you say to a young person who was thinking about making their career in the egg industry?
I would say go for it. I would say that with a bit of hard work and determination, that the career path, the progression is there to be had. I think that definitely if you put your mind to it, you can definitely progress and climb up that ladder.